Hi Aries, Scottish Gypsy here to do your full comprehensive oracle and tarot spread. I've got a couple of new decks today and oracles, and I've also got a new tarot deck. So very excited to do this reading. Now we have the Sun in Leo. We have actually lots in Leo. We've got the new moon eclipse coming up in Leo. We've got Lionsgate coming up. We've got Jupiter in Leo. No, I know you're in Aries, but there's some good aspects for all of us and we all benefit from us. Let's talk about your pre-shuffle. Okay, the card that came out. So I've got this new deck, Aries, and it's called Healing Heart Oracle. I've used it once, I think, on this channel, and I just today was like, you know what? I want to check in on everyone's heart. Okay, where's it at? Now, given it's a broad collective and everyone's leading very different lives, in the pre-shuffle, the card that came out, and I had a wee chuckle, it was Rebellious Heart. Okay, now then the other card that came out said courage. It said being brave enough to love or take a risk. Okay, that card came out, but it came out with Rebellious Heart. Now I had to have a laugh because I've known a few Aries in my time, and I'm a cusper, 21st of April. I do have a bit of a rebellious heart. Tell me in the comments if you are a bit of a rebel in love. Okay, I feel like you go about love and relationships in your own way. It may not be the way that everyone else approaches it, but you do have a rebellious heart, and I kind of like that. I'm down for that, Aries. Let's see, but courage might be a theme at the moment. I don't know, for those of you single, maybe you've got your eye on someone, or maybe you're not brave enough to take a risk on love, but we're going to start and see what comes out. We'll start with that particular deck. Okay, Rebellious Heart is in fact, is that what it says? Hang on, get my glasses. I think it says Rebellious Heart. Yes, it does. Rebellious Heart, think for yourself. Okay, so twice now we've seen it. That's interesting. Let's see. Okay, please show me for Aries. Broad collective, but the strongest themes. What's going on around their heart chakra? What is the main opportunity for healing around the heart? That was weird. Forgiveness. There's a story there. Okay, forgiving heart. Don't let the past imprison you in the present. Funny, Leo had that message today massively. Their heart was showing up in a cage. And bottom of the deck, I've got unavailable heart. Face painful experiences and heal. Some of you have got your heart closed off to love and relationships, or you might have an unavailable heart because you've been hurt and you've been through a painful experience. The universe is wanting you to connect with the energy of forgiveness and to stop letting your past imprison you. They want you to heal. Okay, let's see. Can I have one more, please, for Aries? Interesting. Oh, goodness gracious. We've got rejected heart. Okay, some of you have literally been rejected, and that's why you're in this unavailable energy and needing to open up to forgiveness. They want you to transform and transmute the energies of that rejected heart, heartbroken heart, into inner strength. Like, that's why I saw the lion. Look at this. Far out, Brussels sprout. Courage, look at that. Being brave enough to love or to take a risk. Strength, boldness, heart. We're in Leo season. It's no accident, Aries, that I've done this reading today. Okay, and it's interesting. You've got Chiron that you've had in your sign, which is the wounded healer. It's going to be retrograding. Okay, Aries, I feel like some of you have still got a bit of work to do. It's going to be retrograding from my sign Taurus into Aries, and it is that kind of last opportunity, the unresolved trauma, the unresolved healing. For some of you, there's still some work to do around rejection, unrequited love, and not being open. Okay, so interesting. Okay, let's see. We'll work with the next oracle. Bottom of the deck, full moon in Aquarius. Be real. You know, Aquarian energy, Pluto in Aquarius, the age of the people. Like, there is something about you being, I'm also picking up rebellious. Yeah, like not necessarily thinking the way others think or the social norms. It's so bizarre that I'm picking that up today. I feel like you are very real and authentic. Let's see. Aries. You could have an honest conversation with an Aquarius, some of you. I'm picking that up as well. You're going to be very real with an Aquarius. Someone needed to hear that. Okay, last quarter moon in Pisces. Talk less, feel more. Okay, and they're saying last quarter moon in Libra. Lighten up. So talk less and connect with your emotions more. Piscean energy is water. It's your emotions. And it's also connecting with your intuition as well and your sense of spirituality and divine insight. Okay, let's see. Aries. And now we have be proud of yourself. Last quarter moon in Taurus. Now some of you have achieved some goals. Some of you it's in fitness and health. Because, you know, Taurian energy and even Chiron in your sign, it can be themes around self-worth, which I'm picking up. Some of you that rejection stung and it kind of, yeah, there's been some healing around your own self-belief, self-worth, that kind of thing. And I feel like you've made a lot of improvements and the universe wants you to be proud of what you've done and what you've achieved and what you've overcome. Now, Taurus energy can also connect to your money, business, goals. You know, it's that material aspect of life. Let's see. Aries. Could also be cuspers. Now we have reflect on your priorities. Last quarter moon in Aquarius. Here's the deal. Some of you, it is an Aquarius. You're going to be real and you're going to have a conversation with an Aquarius. Now, I never get this specific in readings, but there's enough people that I feel like I can. Now, if it's not an Aquarius, don't stress about the sign. It's an honest, authentic, real conversation. I feel someone hasn't got their priorities right. And I feel, Aries, you're going to be the person to the tough love, you know, the conversation that needs to be said, the words that need to be said. You're not going to hold back. You've got that little bit of a rebellious heart, right? Now, if that's not your story, okay, reflect on your priorities as simply that. Perhaps something needs rebalancing, okay? You might not be paying attention in one area of your life enough. And there might be an area of your life that needs more prioritization, more attention. Okay, let's work with this wee one. This is a new deck. Oh dear. Sagittarius had this today. I had to laugh. And did they have rebellious heart? I think they did. It's funny. Okay, so it seems like the rebellious heart people also have high expectations because it says expectations, having very high ideals or unrealistic requirements. Also, here's what I'm going to say. Whilst you may have an honest, authentic, tough conversation with someone, be your best self too. Show kindness, because just because you see the world in a certain way does not mean everybody else does. Okay, so I am picking up, and I could be talking about the cross watcher here. Yeah. It could be that, you know, high ideals, unrealistic requirements. It's interesting, isn't it? You can see the correlation. All right, let's shuffle the cards. Feels around priorities, like either someone is having a conversation with you thinking your priorities are not right or vice versa. They are saying choices, make important decisions, or you're standing at a crossroads, options, free will, and direction. So it feels like a lot of you are at a crossroads. Yeah, I was picking that up. They're asking you to show tenderness, show gentleness or nurture with care, softness, kindness, love, vulnerability, opening your heart or showing your true self, authenticity. There's that courage word again, and intimacy. Let's try, we've got one more oracle. Okay, gratitude. So it says, be grateful for all that you have. Choose the path of enlightenment and pursue spiritual growth. All right. Aries. Okay. Seek knowledge. Potential. Think big for your future. Okay, I'm getting something else now. Some of you have a goal, dream, or ambition, but you're needing to study or learn more about it first. Like you might even want to learn more about the opportunity, or there is study or learning required in order to pursue whatever it is you want to pursue. Because at the bottom of the deck, think big for your future, potential, but the card that came out is seek knowledge. So there is potential. Either you're needing to seek the knowledge of the potential or you're needing to educate in order to move in that direction. Let's see. Aries. Well, if anyone could ever do this, it would be you. Taurus had this card today. I think Leo as well. So it's dove energy. Take a leap of faith. And it could be around the potential or the opportunity. Okay. So seek the knowledge and take a leap of faith. And then you've got nurture your friendships or relationships. Okay, I can see where the neglect might be. Now, I'm not saying hard neglect, but it could just be, this could be the vibe, right? Now, as I say, feel free to reverse it. There could be a conversation between you and another person, and it feels like a relationship base. It doesn't have to, it could be your best friend, it could be your significant other, it could be your child, it could be any relationship dynamic. I'm connecting to a conversation around priorities. And also coming back to that card around unrealistic expectations, I just feel like you and another person don't see a situation in the same way. One person is feeling neglect of some kind. I don't even feel that's necessarily the word, but that you're not prioritizing something in the way you should, or you're saying that to someone else. Okay, someone is needing to prioritize the friendship or the relationship. Let's get on to tarot. King of Cups, Sun, Ten of Pentacles, Strength. Wow. So King of Cups, someone is in their heart chakra, I can say that much. I mean, you're a fire sign, but this is someone sitting in their feelings and emotion. Like the sun, it's a time of illumination, a time of success, happiness. You've got this wealth and prosperity, but courage is required. Anyway, I'm going to shuffle the cards. Let's see. Aries. Strongest themes. Now, let me just pull the first three. Okay, Aries. First card out is a wealthy guy. King of Pentacles, the King of Money. All right, Aries. A lot of you are really focused on wealth creation, wealth building, career success, decisions potentially about business opportunity or home. There could be discussions around investments, property, money. This person could be an advisor as well. Yeah, you're thinking about something new with the Magician on the bottom of the deck. Let's see. Some of you could definitely be Taurus cuspers as well. Six of Wands. Wow. Holy guacamole. Six of Wands, Four of Wands. Wow, Leo had those two cards today. So feels like Aries and Leo are achieving success and milestones. Could be in business, but it definitely feels like career achievements for a lot of you with the King of Pentacles, Six of Wands. There is Three of Swords though. Ooh. Yeah, some of you have felt like hurt, like really heartbroken about a situation. A lot of you are really still in the Three of Swords, and it doesn't mean that you're going through a breakup right now or a heartbreaking situation, but it's still showing up strongly. Where thoughts go, energy flows, and I like it because it's like the Wheel of Fortune is behind the Magician, the card of manifestation. So the advice, if you're not already doing it, is to be very careful about the thoughts and words that you speak out to the universe. Make it known to the universe what you truly desire. Get really clear on your manifestation because the wheel is turning, okay? So it's like the universe is listening to you here. I mean, look, the first two cards are amazing, but we have got the Three of Swords. So there has been heartbreak here. Three cards, another three. Three of Pentacles. You got Three of Swords, Three of Pentacles. Heartbeat of the reading, Eight of Swords. And then, oh, another eight. Look at the synchronicity in your reading. And then the World. Wow. Let me just show you. Two threes. Two eights. Eights and threes on their own, love them. Threes are a number of collaboration, cooperation, unity, harmony. It's creation and creativity with the Magician. The two eights. Eights are power numbers. They connect to the infinity symbol, believing that anything is possible. They are power numbers. But someone is needing to liberate themselves from a fixed mindset or a mindset that's holding them back. Like someone's mind is holding them back. You are the cross watcher. You'll know. Eight of Swords is overthinking, over ruminating, feeling and a sense of entrapment. Now, if you're not in that energy, then there could be someone who's overthinking a situation with you, and I feel it connects to the Three of Swords. The heartbreak or the betrayal or the hurt feelings here. There could have been words spoken that could have inflicted pain on another person. Bottom of the deck, I've got the World, so it's a time of expansion and growth. Threes connect to that. Threes are about expansion. The World is about expansion. Also could be something about distance here as well, Aries. Let's get the last three. Now, this Three of Swords, sometimes it can be third-party situations. It doesn't have to mean romantic. It could be a situation between you and another person, perhaps at work here. Where did that card go? Got it here, Aries. Two of Wands. Okay, don't mind that. Thinking about your future, maybe making a decision here. Five of Pentacles. Oof. There's been some sort of challenge here. All right, let's see. Nice. Okay, I like what you're thinking about. Ace of Cups. This is good. Okay, I like this. I can see why. It's funny why I picked that heart chakra deck, and the Ace of Cups showed up in so many readings, which is really lovely. Let's see. Oh my goodness. What? Well, this is the first time I've used this deck on camera, and I can say that you're the first person to get the Ten of Cups. Aries, not a bad omen. Ooh, look at this. You are definitely connecting with some sort of new beginning that is going to connect you to the Ten of Cups. So it's like this path, this opportunity, this dream, or this person is going to lead to the Ten of Cups, which is whatever you perceive to be the happily ever after. That's the Ten of Cups. And I just feel like it's time to stop thinking about a situation and make a decision. That's what I want to say. There's the promise of healing. There is a promise of love, happiness, joy, but someone is needing to come out of their head and into their heart. That's really what I'm picking up here today. And even with the Three of Swords, if you have been rejected, you have had a broken heart, maybe that's why you're overthinking this potential path, because this can be a new romantic cycle, because you might have recently met someone new or be ready to meet someone new. Once again, come out of that feeling of entrapment and overthinking and open up to the opportunity. The Ace of Cups is a card of miracles. So I like this for you today. Let's just quickly recap. In terms of business, some of you could be in positions where you're managers, leaders, supervisors, teachers, educators. You could be demonstrating your work, being seen for the quality of work that you do. You are showing up in a materially successful energy. Six of Wands, card of success, recognition. You could work as part of a team, group, or lead them. Eight of Wands is a crackerjack card, and I feel this is what you're coming out of. You know, that the new moon eclipse for me is an opportunity to quantum leap, to quantum jump forward into a new life, and this is what's showing up here. You know, I just almost see you ejecting out of that entrapment or that stuck energy and propelling forward. Eight of Wands is a powerful energy of momentum and excitement and passion and dynamic energy, propelling you forward towards the Two of Cups, Ace of Cups, Ten of Cups. So great reading. I hope you enjoyed that today. Sending you all my love and light. God bless. Bye, guys.